'cause there will be a time. Oh, oh.
Hey guys, and welcome on in to another episode, Getting Well with Terry and Friends, NHL Trends and Betting Picks. I'm Terry, ready to break down the NHL slate. For the people that just watched the MLB show, hello. Some people like MLB but don't like hockey. Some people like hockey but not MLB. And that's why we've got the separate shows to do things separately. But we will be breaking down the NHL slate. But first, we will jump into Monday's slate. And see if I can remember what cashed and what didn't just off the top of my head. Florida Panthers and Toronto Maple Leafs here in this game. Just let me bring it up. 6-4 win for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And Florida made it interesting there for a bit, but the Leafs were able to get the last laugh and have the win there. Pittsburgh Penguins, New York Rangers here in this game. Sidney Crosby assist, Brian Rust goal. Let me see here. Brian Rust got 2 goals. Crosby got 2 goals and an assist. So cash the same game parlay, but it didn't cash yesterday. So after cashing quite a few of this exact same game parlay, it finally did end yesterday because Crosby got 2 goals and no assists. So if anyone played it yesterday, you didn't cash, but you did cash it on Monday. The over 6 minus 110 in this game did not look good. It was 2-0 Pittsburgh heading into the third period. And I was thinking that it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And what happens? Well, the Rangers score 2, Pittsburgh scores 3. Pittsburgh gets the empty netter, which it was going to be a push at 4-2. But the Penguins get that empty netter to make it 5-2 and cash the over, which was just awesome as that looked dead. That play looked absolutely dead. This same game parlay with these three guys to get a point, unfortunately, did not cash here. Alexis Lafreniere did not get a point. Panarin did. Trocheck did not. So not the best game overall for the Rangers, but we will be discussing them here in a few minutes. Past this game, the over was minus 140, which kind of scared me off the over. Obviously, that's out of my price range. And boy, am I glad that it wasn't minus 120 or minus 115 because I would have pulled the trigger on it. 4-1 win for the Blue Jackets here. Very, very quiet game until later on in the second and third period. So I'm just glad. I'm glad that I was priced out of that game because it would have been a loss. New York Islanders and the Philadelphia Flyers. The Islanders get an overtime win and are right there in the playoff race. This was a very big game against the Philadelphia Flyers, and the Islanders go and beat the Blackhawks yesterday. So we'll take a look at the standings here in a bit. Braden Point, anytime goal, did not cash here in this one. Tampa, 2 goals, but Braden Point, unfortunately, was not one of them. He got an assist, but no goals. LA Kings, Winnipeg Jets. This one was so close, but the Winnipeg Jets getting the win, beating the LA Kings, ending their losing streak. A really big game for them to end that losing streak. They got the 4-3 win over the LA Kings. Going on along to our next game here. Evan Bouchard or Zach Hyman, anytime goal, plus 110. He did not score. 4 shots on goal, but didn't score. 3-2 win for the Blues. A big game for them as well. Past Seattle, San Jose, which is an easy pass for me. And then the parlay of the day, unfortunately, lost. Both players did not get a point. Just not the best day overall on Monday, but we'll look to get things going here today. We will jump into the standings update to see how things are going Boston in first with 103. Florida in second with 99. Florida, 4 points behind Florida with 95 points, 2 games in hand. So things are getting really interesting in the Atlantic. New York Rangers 104 in first place. Carolina with 101 in second. Philadelphia now in the third spot with 83. Tampa with 89 points in the top wildcard spot. Pretty settled there in their spot. They'd have to go on a bit of a run to catch Toronto or Florida. But Philadelphia has 83. Washington has 82. 1 point behind Philadelphia. They got 2 games in hand over the Flyers. Detroit has 82, fighting for a wild card spot. The Islanders have 81. So they are fighting for a wild card spot or third in the Metro. Pittsburgh has 79. So they're only 3 points out of a playoff spot. Things are getting really close in the East right now. Buffalo is 77, keeping their hopes alive, but 5 points out, and they have 3-4 teams they got to pass here. So it'd be tough for the Sabres. Devils with 76, Ottawa, Montreal both with 70, and Columbus with 62. In the Central, Dallas Stars with 103, Colorado with 100, Winnipeg with 96, Vancouver with 100, Edmonton with 95, Vegas with 92, Nashville with 90 points, LA with 87, St. Louis only 3 points behind. So St. Louis is right there. Minnesota 6 points behind. I've already stated they're out of it, but hey, who knows? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They're out of it. Seattle was 75. Calgary was 73. Arizona was 67. Anaheim with 54. Chicago with 49. The Sharks, the worst team in the NHL, with 42 points. We'll jump into the chat and see what people are thinking about. See what people are thinking. Good day, Terry. Again. Good day, Captain Brian. Again. Right now, I'm taking the Leafs over the Panthers in the first round. Wow. Wow. We'll see. I once again smash the like, Terry. Thanks, Richie. You always do. I like both. You like both. Baseball and hockey. Yes, me too. Me too. Stars, Terry. We'll be talking about them, Richie. We will be talking about them. Now, you know I've been betting Stars money line, puck line a lot, but we'll talk about that game. I hit the like button again. Thank you, Lenny. Crosby is going to catch the Caps. That was a huge Buffalo win yesterday. Yeah, the East is very close right now. Very close. Yep, had Crosby assist yesterday. I know. So close, but so far away. Looking back on the wild season, there's some games you wish you had that one. There are some games you wish you had that one right now. Yeah, it is what it is. Way to go, Columbus. Yeah, good job, Columbus. Tampa versus Rangers, first round, Vasi and Kucherov and Panarin and Igor. Yeah, if that's the case, things could still change. There's going to be like 10 players with 100 plus points at the end of the season. Wow. Yeah, scoring is going up in the NHL, which we all love. Glad you're feeling better. Thanks, Timothy. It is better. It is feeling better today. Don't do it, Terry. Don't do it. Hey, I'm sure you won't hate my plays, Richie, but we'll get to the Stars game here towards the end or kind of in the middle. But we'll start with the first game happening here at 7 p.m. Eastern, normal time. We got Tampa Bay Lightning and the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tampa Bay minus 102 to plus 110. Toronto minus 117 and minus 130. 6.5s right across the board in this game. Looking at goaltenders here, we've got Andrei Vasilevsky likely for Tampa Bay and Joseph Woll likely for Toronto in this one. How are these two teams doing recently? Tampa 8-1-1 in their last 10 games. For their last 6 going under 5.5. Toronto 5-2 in their last 7. 7 overs, 2 unders, 1 game finished with 6 goals. Toronto 8-2 in the last 10 meetings between these teams. 5 of the last 6 have gone to overtime. So these two teams tend to play a lot of close games. 7 overs, 1 under, 1 game finished with 6 goals between these two teams. And I'm playing it a little bit light here in this game. Going with Anthony Cirelli over half a point plus 110 in this one. He has a goal in 3 of his last 4 games. So I'm going to go with a point just to be on the safe side, but I wouldn't talk anyone off taking him for a goal. Kucherov has a point in 15 of his last 16. Points got a point in 5 of his last 6. Stamkos a point in 10 of his last 12. A goal in back-to-back games. Brandon Hagel has an assist in 3 of his last 4. For Toronto, Matthews a point in 8 games in a row. A goal in 5 of 7. Bertuzzi has a goal in 3 of his last 4. Matthew Nyes an assist in 4 games in a row. I looked at Matthew Nyes props earlier. Couldn't find anything. Nicholas Robertson has a goal in 3 of his last 5 games. And I will just check here and see if they've added anything for Matthew Nyes. No, just goal props are available. No point props. He's been assisting, so I'd like to take him for a point prop, but it is not available. So no play there. We'll just take Cirelli over half a point in this game. Lean with the draw. I do lean with the draw as well. Least money line, minus 110. All right. Ink says Nikita Kucherov over 1.5 points. Never a bad look. Lightning. Kucherov 2 points, Matthews 2 points plus 400. Not bad. I like it. Game over. And Robert also likes the over. So people like goals. I hope we get a lot of goals in this game. Haven't pulled the trigger on the over. Don't like the way Tampa's playing. Tampa's playing towards the under recently. So Tampa games have been going under, which keeps me off taking the over in this one. Going on along to our second game, New Jersey Devils plus 164 to plus 174. The Rangers minus 195 to minus 205, 6.5s right across the board in this one here. Looking at goaltenders here for this game, Igor Shesterkin confirmed for the Rangers. Should be Kaapo Kähkönen in net for New Jersey. We will see what happens with them on the second night of a back-to-back here. New Jersey 4-3 in their last 7. Really kind of needed to win yesterday. That kind of hurt their chances, especially with a lot of other teams. They're fighting, all winning yesterday. 5 of their last 7 games over 6.5. The Rangers 10-3 in their last 13. 8 overs, 1 under, 1 game finished with 6 goals. The Rangers have won 4 of the last 5 between these two teams, covering the puck line in all 4 wins. 2 overs, 2 unders, 1 game finished with 6 goals. For me, it's the Rangers puck line here. This Rangers team just lost to Pittsburgh. The Devils just lost to Pittsburgh. So both teams coming off losses to Pittsburgh. This Rangers team has more to play for. They're trying to win that Metropolitan Division, trying to get home ice in the playoffs. They've had success against this Devils team. The Rangers, their last 3 games after our loss, they've won them all by multiple goals. So they've taken care of business. I think the Rangers win this one pretty convincingly. So we'll take the Rangers on the puck line plus 135 in this one. Looking at player props, I didn't get anything. Nico Hischier a point in 11 of his last 16. Timo Meier has a goal in 11 of his last 15. Panarin, a point in 6 games in a row, an assist in 4 games in a row, a goal in 3 of his last 6. Vincent Trocheck, an assist in 6 of his last 7. Adam Fox, an assist in 9 of his last 10 games. And I did kind of lie. I might have got to something with the parlay of the day in this game. So I did just lie. I do have something in here, but we'll wait to the parlay of the day to talk about the player prop that I have here in this one. Rangers puck line. Yes, I agree. Panarin 2+ points. Lafreniere 1 assist. Okay. Bertuzzi anytime goal. A plus 280. Couldn't talk you off that. Rangers and Reg minus 120. Yeah, you could definitely go that way as well. Panarin 2 points. Lafreniere 1 assist. All right. Rangers puck line plus 135 and the over 6.5 priced out of Adam Fox assist minus 140. We'll be talking about him later. Yes, Adam Fox assist is one of the legs of the parlay of the day. So I'll give it out now. I'll have to find out what the other leg is. But yes, Adam Fox assist minus 140, out of my price range, but excellent for a parlay piece as he's done it in 9 of his last 10 games. So we'll talk about him more in a bit. Kakinen expected. Rangers get right here. I completely agree. Fox 2 points, Panarin 2 points, plus 353. Over 6.5, says Robert. And Kreider anytime goal and Bertuzzi anytime goal parlay. Okay, interesting there. Interesting. But we will move on along to the third game of the slate, which is between the Seattle Kraken and the LA Kings. Seattle plus 150 to plus 168. LA Kings minus 178 to minus 185. 5.5s right across the board in this one here. Looking at goaltenders, nobody's confirmed. Joey Decord or Cam Talbot are both projected to start, but we'll have to see. How are these two teams doing recently? Seattle 3-7-2 in their last 12. No overs, 4 unders, 3 games finished with 6 goals. So for a total 5.5, 3 overs, 4 unders. LA 4-3 in their last 7. 2 overs, 2 unders, 2 games finished with 6 goals. So again, 4 overs, 2 unders with a total of 5.5. Seattle 4-1-1 in the last 6 meetings between the teams. They've had some success against the Kings recently. 5 of the last 6 games going under 5.5. So both teams kind of trending towards the over right now. Under in the past, Seattle usually has success against the Kings. Seattle doesn't have anything to play for. This LA Kings team does, but I don't trust them at this price. So we are going to play our props. Matty Beniers over half a point. He has been scoring goals recently. He has a goal in 3 of his last 4 games. So you could look at him for a goal. I'm going to play it safe with point prop here at plus 114. You could look at Kopitar. He's got a point, 6 of his last 7, a goal in 5 of his last 7. And then Adrian Kempe, I'm taking here for an assist at minus 105. He's got one in 6 of his last 7 games. So he's been very consistent at assisting. And that's why Kopitar is scoring. And it used to be the other way around earlier on in the year. It was Kopitar assisting on Kempe goals. But now Kempe is passing the puck a lot, passing it to Kopitar in good situations, and Kopitar is scoring. So you could look at Kopitar anytime goal as well. I'm just going with Kempe assist and Matty Beniers point here in this one. Kings Kraken under 7. Parlayed with Stamkos 2 shots, Garland 2 shots, plus 100. Is this too extreme? I haven't looked at the shots on goal prop. I haven't looked at the shots on goal for both players, so I couldn't really mention too much about that. But hey, if you like it, go with it. Best of luck. Over 5.5. I could see that. Gotta go, but my favorite play, I'm back on Jamie Benn point, minus 105. Good luck to everyone. Thanks, Captain Brian. I'm on that as well. So best of luck on today's slate. Moving on to that game. We've got the Dallas Stars at home facing the Edmonton Oilers here in this one. Edmonton plus 100 to plus 108. Dallas minus 119 to minus 125. 6.5s right across the board in this one. How are these two teams doing recently? Edmonton 5-2-1 in their last 8. Playing pretty well recently. Dallas 7 games in a row. The Stars are in playoff form right now, playing great hockey. Oilers 5 of their last 7, over 6.5. Dallas 2 overs, 2 unders, 2 games finished with 6 goals. Edmonton 4-2 in the last 6 meetings between these teams. So the Oilers have had some success recently against Dallas. 6 of the last 7 meetings going over 6.5. I'm on the over 6.5 here. Yes, Dallas has gone under in a couple of recent games, but one of those was against Seattle. I can't remember the other team, but they have been playing some teams that are a little bit more lower scoring recently. Now they're facing Edmonton, who has not been low scoring at all. As I said, 6 of the last 7 meetings between these teams have gone over. So I like a lot of goals here. We're going with Evan Bouchard over half an assist, minus 120, and Jamie Benn over half a point, minus 105. I like Ben to get back on the point train here. facing the Edmonton Oilers. Bouchard assist has been a great bet for most of the season. So we'll go with both player props in the over 6.5. Over 6.5. Oilers money line. Oilers money line. Interesting. Interesting. Edmonton versus Dallas is the game of the night. Excited to watch this one. I agree. That's why I got 3 plays here. Yeah. See, you told me don't do it, Terry. Don't do it, Terry. But there you go. You agree with me, Richie. Plenty of goals here. Yes, I agree. Oilers money line, Rangers and reg parlay. I am not fading this Dallas Stars team. Yes, Edmonton's won 4 of the last 6, 4-2, but the Stars team is just on a roll right now, and I'm definitely not going to step in front of them. But I do like the Rangers. Obviously, we discussed earlier, so best of luck there. But I can't fade the Stars team. Not with the way they're playing right now. But going on along to our final game of the night, we've got the Vancouver Canucks heading to Arizona to face the Coyotes. I should mention in the last game, Jake Ottinger confirmed. Nobody yet confirmed for Edmonton. Connor Ingram likely for this game. It should be Artur Silvos starting here for Vancouver. In this one with Vancouver playing last night. Vancouver 4-3 in their last 7, 1 over, which was last night's game. 6 unders, 1 game finished with 6 goals. Arizona 5-3 in their last 8, 3 games in a row over 7.5. The Coyotes are involved in high scoring games, and a big reason why is the Coyotes offense has been going. If only for the Coyotes, they didn't have that 13 game stretch where they just lost every game, because they've had some really good stretches this season. But that one big long losing streak just killed their season. So they're playing well right now, though, which is great for them. Vancouver 6-1 in the last 7 meetings. 3 of the last 4 have gone under 5.5. But there's no way I'm taking unders with this Coyotes team right now. Give me Clayton Keller anytime goal plus 170. Nick Schmaltz over half an assist plus 130. Great prices for both of those guys. Obviously, on the top line, on the top power play, they both have been playing very well right now. Going to player props, and I will quickly go back to the Stars game to mention props in that game. More props. Miller has a point in 5 of his last 5 games in a row. Connor Garland a point in 6 of 7. Quinn Hughes a point in 10 of 13. Clayton Keller a goal in 8 of his last 10. So that's why we're on him. Nick Schmaltz an assist in 10 of his last 12. Nick Bjugstad a point, 8 of his last 9. I've been betting Keller and Schmaltz and have been watching Bjugstad get a point as well, but haven't jumped on it. Don't want to go too heavy against this Vancouver Canucks team because they do play very good defense. So don't want to go too heavy on props, but Bjugstad has been cashing. Josh Doan has a point 3 games in a row, but he's still not available for a point, only for a goal. Matthias Michelli, he's got a goal in 3 games in a row, and he's plus 425 on Bet365. We're taking Michelli to score. Playing with Josh Doan, who has got a point in 3 games in a row, and has playing on this line with Michelli, and has just been great so far to start his career. So we'll take Michelli here for a goal as he scored in 3 games in a row and is at this fantastic price here. This one, going back to this game because I didn't mention player props, Connor McDavid a point in 8 games in a row, 2 or more points in 7 of his last 8. Draisaitl's got a point also in 8 games in a row, goal in 6 of his last 8. Bouchard an assist in 9 of his last 7. Hyman a goal in 5 of his last 7. Robertson has a point in 12 of his last 14 games, an assist in 8 of his last 11, and his line mates are finally heating up. Pavelski a point in 4 or 5. Rope Hintz a point in 3 games in a row. Jamie Benn a point in 12 of his last 14. Wyatt Johnston a point in 7 of 10 and a goal in 6 of 10 for the Dallas Stars. So a lot of players playing well for both teams. That's why I love the over here in this game. But we'll talk to the chat and see what they think here. Over 6, Canucks money line at this price. Okay, minus 140. Yes, Matthias Ekholm. I've been mentioning him, but his assist props have not been available. So if his assist prop is available, take it, but it hasn't been available, so haven't been taking it. Canucks total goals over 3.5. Okay, I could see that. Bo Butler says Edmonton is a different team on the road. Dallas puck line. Yeah, I do. I do lean with Dallas. I do. Like I said, I'm not fading this Dallas team. Um, not with the way they're playing right now. Rangers team total over 3.5. Canucks team total over 3.5. Parlay. Okay, I don't mind that. I don't mind that. But speaking of parlays, we'll go to the parlay of the day. And as I already talked about Adam Fox, we're going to go defenseman assists parlay here in this game. Adam Fox over half an assist, Evan Bouchard over half an assist, plus 219. Just a fantastic price here for both players to get an assist. So that's what we'll do. Plus 219, Adam Fox, Evan Bouchard, both over half an assist at DraftKings. I did this. That's where I found the best price for this game. But thank you everyone for watching. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Appreciate all the support. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another episode. Getting Wild Libertarian Friends, NHL and MLB trends and picks. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching.